All right, so welcome to our meditation time together. Today is the last day that I'm going to focus on this topic of breath. We have a new month starting this week on Tuesday. And so when we have our next meditation time together on Tuesday, we will have a new topic and it will help to guide us through our time together each time that we gather. But I do want to let you know that this is also the week of the new moon. And so that means that on Wednesday this week, there will not be any light in the night sky as the moon takes its place. And so just be aware of that and just recognize that sometimes when that light begins to disappear, energy gets depleted. Sometimes emotions are a little bit raw. And so it's not an excuse, but it is an awareness. And so just kind of be aware of that as we go through this week, as the new moon comes. And just stay in touch with you and how you're feeling and just your ebb and your flow throughout the day. So let's join our time together. So just wherever you are in your home, just comfortably find a spot to sit. Hopefully you've closed the door or gotten rid of the distractions, and then just close your eyes and just honor the fact that for these few minutes, you've slowed everything down to pause, to breathe, and to try to find this present moment. Sunday nights are really hard because we're already gearing up for Monday. But I want to caution us that as we do that, we miss some of the moments of Sunday night. And so be proud of the fact that you chose to spend these few minutes right here, honoring this day and what it stands for and what it is. And then use that honoring to help prepare for your Monday. So begin to just settle into your breath, breathing nice and slowly on your inhale. And then completely on your exhale. And a few rhythms just like that. Inhaling slowly and exhaling completely. And already start to notice the effect of the breath on your physical self. Within 4 or 5 breaths, it's like everything begins to calm. It's not perfect. It's not always 100%. But we are moving toward being calmer just by focusing on breathing. And I started off this month with this idea that breath is our bridge. And so as you sit here for these moments, before I lead you into our time tonight, just think, what do you need a bridge for in your life? What things feel separated or disconnected? Maybe it's personal, maybe it's situational, but just think, where in my life do I need a bridge? Bridges were created to make connections between lands, over dangerous waters, over places that you can't easily travel. And so what a beautiful tool to make our bridge, our breath, connecting things together, maybe taking us over things that are not fun or easy. And through it all, serving as the anchor that it is. And so as you're beginning to sit and find your connection to your breath, I found this most beautiful description of our purpose in the world, and it connects back to the breath. In Sanskrit and yoga, we use the word Dharma to talk about our purpose, and it's really just about what is your place in the world? What's your purpose? What's your why? What's the role? Not the names of the roles that you serve, but just what's the role of you within this big, giant humanity? And so listen to these words and feel the connection as you see this visual that he's describing. He says, breath is the thing that connects us to the entire universe. If you think of the earth as a living organism, the earth does something very beautiful to each and every one of us. It inhales carbon dioxide and it exhales oxygen, which is why we can thrive. We in turn breathe in the oxygen and we exhale the carbon dioxide, which is why the earth can thrive. So if you ever doubt that you don't have a purpose in this big world, you are providing life to the earth with every breath you take. And so as you sit here with me tonight and we breathe together, some of you have a really good glimpse of what your purpose is. Some of you have very sure footing and you feel like you're turned in the right direction. And some of you are still struggling to figure out what it is and why one part of life seems to work and then another part does not. But I want you to think about your purpose bigger than those situations or those relationships or those accomplishments or those role labels that you each wear, mom and wife and partner and friend and employee. And I want you to think about the fact that the earth can thrive because of the breath that you each breathe. So sit a little taller, feel a little more empowered, and let's breathe in together. Fill yourself up, and then as you exhale, get rid of the things you don't need. And know that the earth needs them all. Breathe in again. Fill yourself up. Exhale. Let go and give it back. A couple more just like that. Slow, deep inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Give it back to the earth. One more. And exhale. And just continue the slow, deep rhythm. And oftentimes in meditation and in my yoga classes, I'll use the exhale as our way of releasing something emotional or something disappointing or something sad or something burdensome. But I want us to see the exhale tonight as our purpose, our gift back to the earth. And when we exhale the things that we don't need and that we shouldn't hold on to, trees grow and thrive. Flowers bloom. Springtime comes. Grass turns from brown to green. Vegetables grow in your garden. And the earth continues to thrive. So breathe in and realize you have a great and awesome purpose. And breathe out. Rest in that assurance. Breathe in. Feel your purpose. Breathe out. Rest in the assurance. And then together for these quiet moments, let's just continue to breathe. And if your mind tries to wander, skip over those thoughts that it's trying to bring to you and picture the places that your breath can touch in the earth. All the things around you that grow because you exist. Let's bring your attention back to this time and this space that we're sharing together. And as we close out this weekend, we start a new week with a Monday. We start a new month on Tuesday, and we start a new moon cycle on Wednesday. It is going to be a day of new starts. And through it all, I want you to remember your purpose is big and awesome. So is mine. Don't doubt it. Every time you breathe, remember it, believe it. Namaste.